Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. So today we have got our All Schumi My Team career mode, get it right, where we are recreating the 1991 Benetton team and making an All Schumacher team. So it's Michael Schumacher, that's us, and Mick Schumacher, our son, as our teammate. And this one's around COTA, USA. And now, as you can see from the bottom right there, I haven't actually quite finished the practice programs yet. I apologise. My intention is normally to do all of the practice programs and then you guys can jump straight into qualifying and race. Got a couple more practice programs to go. In fact, I'm only going to do one more. It's a qualifying program and that's it. So there's one hot lap of practice you've got to watch and then we're straight into quali. So not too bad. There is a race strategy one, but I'm not going to bother with that one. I'm only going to do the qualifying one and then I'm done. I only missed out on 50 points because of that. I'm running a little bit late today. Apologies for that. Anyway, hello to everyone in the chat. It's awesome to see. I think there was 12 people just watching a stream starting soon splash screen. So thank you for joining the chat, guys, to the stream. I see Christopher Willis is very keen to get the stream going. He was asking when it's going to start. About now. It does normally start at 7. You know, I'm normally fairly prompt within a minute, absolute maximum of 2 minutes of that. So hey Jasper, hey Christopher, AMH Ghost, thanks for joining again. Hello to the Russian named person. Apologies, I can't even begin to pronounce that. Lots of the chat coming in. Hey JTJE. Okay, hey Tozer. Okay, right, so we are going to quickly do that single practice program. Yep. Okay, so like I said, literally qualifying, that's all we're going to do. While we're here, I will show you. Can I show you? Can't show you. I'm just going to show you our relative performance to everyone else. We'll show that straight after this session. It's looking quite close, and I tell you what, we got a full wet race. I think it looks like Inter's the whole race, but it's not going to dry up, not going to get wetter. That's at least according to the forecast. So anyway, this is just a hot lap. So I've only done a couple of laps of practice as well. I'm not actually that well practiced at the moment, but you know, I've done quite a few hours in this game, so hopefully that will see us through. A little tiny bit deep there, but it's going to be a wet race anyway, so getting practice in the dry isn't the end of the world. Hope Mick goes up to F1 next season from Toes to Towers. Yeah, me too. He's getting an F1 outing, isn't he, with Alfa Romeo? Is it a COTA? I think it might be a COTA he's getting that. No, do we even race in COTA? Where is it he's getting the F1 outing? I can't remember now. So we do, for the practice programs, I do put the AI down to 80, just because there's no point sweating practice programs. I'm only here for the points. It does not matter. So that's a bit deep. That was very deep. Who needs an apex anyway? But we will turn the AI back up to 105 with pretty much standard setup. But that said, as it's going to be a full wet race, I think we are going to run a high downforce setup. As always, we'll stick to just one of the defaults. A little bit deep. Okay. So I think, let me know in the chat, guys. Do we run? So that there's 5 default options. There's the balanced middle one, which is the default. There's 2 lower downforce ones. We're not going to be using those. It's going to be wet in the race. There's 2 higher downforce one though. There's a slightly higher downforce and a much higher downforce setup option. So which one of those would you like to use? Do we go for the full high downforce option as it's going to be a full wet race? Or do we just chill out and just go for the slightly higher downforce one? I'll show you them now. This is our options. High, well yeah, high, but okay, let's go slightly high or very high in the chat downforce, because this is our options. Sorry, wrong screen. So here we got the presets here. So that's the default in the middle there. We can increase the downforce a bit or increase the downforce a lot. What do you reckon? One of those two, because the forecast for the race, practice 2, practice 3, qualifying is completely dry. Race, rain the whole way through. So we're going to basically compromise quali a little bit, as in have 2 high downforce for quali. But hopefully we're not quite at the back of the grid, and then we're going to hopefully have a much better race because of it. So what do you reckon, guys? Slightly high, slightly high, slightly high, slightly high. I can't even see any very high, so slightly high. All right. Slightly high downforce, and while I'm here I will just go and change my That's fine. I will just go and change the, oh, wrong way. The brake bias down. That's all we're going to change. Brake bias and maybe diff is the only things I ever change. That's because you can do those in car. But other than that, we have now got that increased downforce default. Power unit. I will just apply those parts now. So we're about to go into quali. So we're going to apply our brand new parts that we took penalties for in Monza. There we go. Okay, so let's retire and let's go straight into quali. I will show you guys the relative performance before we do that. 38 of you in now. Awesome. Still only in practice. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. I really appreciate the support on these streams. We just need to remember to turn the AI difficulty up. Let's do that now. Back to 105. Someone did say max downforce. Nadeem says max downforce. Well, we'll see. You might end up regretting that, but Marco says max downforce. Slightly, a bit, slightly. I think the overwhelming majority, though, is slightly. Why don't you use a custom setup? So I get this question a lot. I like to use a setup that's completely accessible. So I don't like to, you know, I don't want you guys watching me and going, what the hell is that setup? You know, there's plenty of esports drivers, league racers out there that you can go to if you want to watch setup guides or just watch generally sweaty driving, generally sweaty setups. Hopefully you guys come to my channel for something a bit different. So because of that, I use a completely standard setup for the most part. I do now choose between those 5 options, but other than that, completely standard, which means you guys can just apply that setup and you've got exactly what I'm driving here. Okay, different wheel, etc. But mostly exactly what I'm driving here, so you don't look at that and go, oh, he's just got an OP setup. I want my streams to be accessible. It's also why I use TCAM, because really it's to be accessible for you guys for primarily. Also, I don't want to sweat setups. I can't, you know, I just don't enjoy sitting there for hours tweaking 1% setups. It's just not fun for me. So that's the reason. Anyway, we're going to simulate the rest of these sessions, and then I'll show you the performance. Rich fuel will cook the engine. Why has someone said that? Oh, does it hurt your engine too much to run in rich fuel? Min downforce makes you really fly through the S section. Which wheel? I'm using the Logitech Driving Force GT. Yeah, so don't run rich fuel all the time. Obviously, it'll burn a lot of fuel, it'll overheat your engine, and it will wear the engine a lot quicker. I did run rich in that one because it was a qualifying sim, but generally I go to lean the whole of practice, and through the race I'm normally switching between rich and lean, and sometimes a bit of standard. But overheating, if you run rich the whole time, your engine will overheat, and you will find that actually you're slower in this straight despite running rich. It's because your engine's too hot, it can't produce as much power. When are you leaving Benetton? Good question. I was planning to do the 1994 season next season, which I think is his title winning season, so we'll see if we can get near that. But beyond that, I don't know. I hadn't really planned necessarily what we do after that. Helium Talks. Do you think Bottas could win the championship this or next year from Tom Ryan? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think Rosberg managed it, but Rosberg was closer to Hamilton in general. I would say Bottas, he hasn't quite got the same fire that Rosberg had. And also, his race pace is not as good. Rosberg was always right with Hamilton even in the race. Bottas never is in the race. Very rarely do you get Bottas really hounding Hamilton in the race. Quali is very, very close. So because of that, I think he'll need to improve so much. I just can't see it happening. But anyway, guys, let me show you the relative performance. So here we go. We are the dark blue line. As you can see, we've had a good update to the last 2 races. In Japan, last race, we had a high downforce front update. Race didn't go as we'd like, but now we had a major, what I meant to say is a major front downforce update. Now this race, we've got a major rear downforce update. We've also got a couple of little reliability updates to the combustion engine and the turbo. So that's put us, as you can see, everyone else has not really had an update for this race. We have. So that's put us well clear of the Haas team and really, really close to Alpha, Renault, 2 Alphas, Renault, and Racing Point. So there's now, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams now within, I don't know, probably half a second, complete guess, but we're all quite close now. But we are now completely concentrating on next season, because as you can see, there is a rule change. All those orange bits you see in front of you, that's all changed rules. So we need to make sure that we're not going to lose all. I think those parts are at risk. So we could lose those parts if we're not careful. I've not actually done a season change yet. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen other seasons from other YouTubers. But while we're here, we are going to just adapt all of the big parts that we can. That's all the big parts. How many got? We've still got enough to adapt another big part, so we'll do that here. There we go, and we have now got enough to adapt another one, so we'll do a little front downforce adaptation. So basically what we're doing here is we're adapting the part and guaranteeing that it will be fine next season. So the ones that are in grey, they're guaranteed to be totally fine next season. Now, they will still get them next season. Ones that are in orange could fail next season, and I won't... Oh, it was as if I never used them. So as you can see from the overall chart, we've been a bit unlucky, I think, because it seems to be mostly chassis and aerodynamics. A lot of our ones we have developed are at risk. I don't know if that's normal or not, but anyway, thanks for the chat, guys. Sorry I can't fully keep up with it. Thank you, Marco, as well, for joining. He is one of our only mods. I do need to get some more mods, really, but yeah, I'll look at that down the line. Lots of experimentation, Ghost. Oh, so there's a bit of conversation going on there. I won't get involved with that. Too much going on. Anyway, let's jump straight in. So that's the only update we're going to do other than adaptation for the rest of the season, because we are quite near the end of this season now. We've only got 3 races left, including this one. So we do need to really start adapting those parts, which is what we are doing. Anyway, rain for the race. We're going into quali with a slightly higher downforce setup than would be ideal. But we're going to hope that that helps us a lot in the race. So what are we going to do? Just go for it, aren't we? We're just going to go for it. Flying lap. Are we running a Ferrari engine? So at the moment, I am running a Honda engine, because in 1991, Benetton ran a Ford engine, which of course doesn't exist in F1 anymore. So I ran a Honda engine, because I figured that was probably the closest to it that I could get. Next season, we'll probably switch to Renault engine, because it was Renault who Benetton ran in 1994 when Michael Schumacher won his first title. I think it was 1994, wasn't it, that he won his first title? Okay, so what's going on here? Turn that down for just a couple of corners. Now, remember, I forgot to mention, we are 4th in the championship at the moment, best of the rest somehow. So, it's McLaren that are very close behind us, so we need to try and outperform McLaren if we can. So, what I haven't mentioned, in between races, we've had, as I said, a rear downforce update. We also had a bit of team building and stuff, so that, oh god, so our departments are nice and happy. We've also updated Mick. We've improved Mick. We've trained Mick, is the word I'm looking for. So he is now a bit better. We've also spent some money on some HQ upgrades. That's very deep. That's not great. God, this car's got so much grip. With these updates applied, even without the high downforce update, it's got a lot of grip. We'll see where we end up. Norris is going to do a better lap than us. He's closing in on us, unfortunately. A bit deeper, okay. Managed to bring it back with a bit of inside locking. It's not been a bad lap considering I've not had much practice. We'll get 3 attempts at it. Should be able to go flat from here, hopefully, if I can get a good line. It's not an amazing line, it's enough. Totally flat. That's how much downforce we've got these days. Carried a bit more speed through there, but it's okay. It's not been a bad opening lap. Not a bad opening lap at all. We say that as we get the biggest snap of oversteer. Head of Grosjean, head of Russell. I think I'll take that. As we've got a compromised quali with our downforce, I think I'll take beating Williams and Haas. Because then we can hopefully work our way forward in the race. Let's have a look how we're getting on. Which is all we've done at the moment. 2 seconds off Charles Leclerc. Only a 10th off Ocon though. And a couple of tenths back from Kvyat. So we might have a good chance here. We can certainly improve that lap. And we do need to improve that lap. So let's put a brand new set of tyres on and get straight back out there. No messing about. Lots of talk. 94 he won his first title, but it was Ford V8 that the team was using. Okay, 95 was when they switched to Renault engines. Great, thank you Ben. Ben Rogers that was. Sorry, I realised there's been lots of other comments, but not had a chance to read any others. But that's some good Googling or some good knowledge, one of the two. That is actually really good information, so maybe we will stick with the Honda engine next season then. We'll have a bit of conversation with that when we get to the end of the season. Right, come on, let's do it. Let's set a better lap, we can do it. Bit better through there, not excessively better, but half a tenth it'll do. Oh, not a great line. Much better line through that bit though. We need to open our diff a little bit. Picking up a bit of understeer on the power, a bit wide. We're okay. We kept the throttle in 4 tenths up. Let's keep this up if we can. And a much better lap so far. Take a nice late apex there to get better straight line speed. Bit of wheel spin on the exit. We're okay. It's been a good lap so far. Let's keep it up. We can certainly improve in the final sector as well. Don't know by how much, but let's do it. A bit slow through there. No, we're okay actually. Good lap so far. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Nice line through there. Oh, that was a bit cheaty. Roll with it. Oh, very deep. Better run to the line. 7 tenths up. 7 tenths. Wow. I did not expect to be able to find that much time. I guess that shows the lack of practice. Lots and lots of chat going on. It's cool you guys are talking amongst yourselves. I will try and keep roughly up to date with it, because I do like to be involved with the chat. Now, that was a good lap, wasn't it, chat? Let's be having it. Still 1.6 off pole, but again, we have got that compromise set up. I tell you what, where's our teammate? Oh, we're almost a second ahead of our teammate. We've got some... Okay, so this is what I found, is generally when you can use curbs, you're quicker than your teammate. So something like Monaco, Baku, Hanoi, when you can't really use the curbs because there's walls, your teammate will beat you. When you can use curbs, you generally beat your teammate. I don't think the AI are very good over the curbs, which is why obviously this uses a lot of curb on this one. But it's okay. I probably will turn the difficulty up a little bit next season, because I mean there's going to be swings and roundabouts. I'm not beating Mick by a second every single race. Some races he out-qualifies me, some races I out-qualify him. However, I would say we've probably out-qualified him more than he's out-qualified us. But now bear in mind he needs some training, so I would expect us to beat him generally in qualifying, but I think there's been too many races where we've beaten by a huge margin. So I probably will turn it up, probably only to 106, because there is a few tenths difference per one once you get above 100. But we'll turn it up just a little bit next season, maybe 107. I'll do some testing before the season. Because obviously we don't want to be regularly beating our teammate by that much. That's a bit too much. But you know, again, remember we do have a standard setup. Otherwise, I would be running 110. But anyway, then, so that is a good quali. If I can be in the mid 10s, I'll be very, very happy. Let's see if we can keep it up. We've got one more lap at it. Wow, the medium's 1.4 seconds slower. Hard's 2.1 seconds slower. Wow. All right, this last one we are going to drive out. So let's do a bit of time advancing. How long do we need? About 3 minutes-ish. We'll go now. So we can create a gap.
We're ready.
Marco's saying his driver rating is initially also pretty low, so you kind of need to beat him on lower difficulty, Alex. Yeah, like I said, he will improve. He's had barely any training, to be honest. So he will improve quite a bit. Okay, as always, we're in quite a bit of traffic. I almost got out ahead of all of them. Whoa, Perez. But not quite. I don't want to go past Perez because they actually push, well, he's in a faster car, and they actually push quite hard on the outlap. Which I don't want to do. I don't want to cook my tyres. The tyres, in qualifying, outlap, hot lap, in lap, those tyres then are 3/10 of a lap slower because of wear than they are compared to a brand new set. So it's quite a bit of tyre wear on this one. Let's see if we can improve our time. We're going to need a good lap. My middle finger hurts a bit. I've recently got a new puppy, as I mentioned in my previous couple of streams. But I fell on this finger. You can't really be able to see it, but it's a bit purple. See that purple mark? I fell on it because I was playing with the puppy and I slipped over outside because I'm an idiot. I thought I broke my finger. It was also a bit swollen, which you can't really tell. I thought I broke my finger. Luckily, I did not break my finger. It was just a bit, I don't know, just did some sort of damage to it. That was on, like, Friday. This is the first time I've used my wheel since that. And it is usable now. It really hurt. I had to bandage it up on the first day. But I think it'll be okay. But it's given me a tiny, tiny bit of pain. But we'll power through that for the good of the stream. Right. Only 1% tyre wear. That's what I like to see. Now, let's do it. Let's do it. We've got an Alfa Romeo behind us, which is not an issue. Not too worried about him. Going to back off slightly so we don't get any dirty air. That's enough. Dirty air doesn't go very far in this game. Not nearly as far as real life. Right, come on. Let's set a better lap if we can. We're going to need a decent lap to be able to improve that previous one. Oh, I hit the curb. Don't want to be doing that. No, not a great first turn. Not too far down though. We're doing okay. Oh, that's wide. Not a great lap, but that means we have to push even harder now to make up for it. Whoa, it's almost flat through there. Not quite. Bit of oversteer and a bit of a lift with it. Less than a tenth down. That's deep. That's too deep. It's unfortunate. Nice exit though. Still not doing alright. We can still beat this time. We need to push very hard in the last second half of the lap. Hammer time, Alex. Let's go, Simon. A bit hesitant there, mid-corner, had a tiny bit of oversteer, it put me off a little bit. Nice line through there though. 2/10. I don't think we can make that in 2 corners, not with that line we can't. No, okay, practice pit stop. That's why we practiced it. Oh my god, that was very close. Whew. That is why we practiced it. My word. Okay, right, let's retire. Let's see where we did. That was okay, because we set such a good lap before. I'm not that surprised I didn't beat it, to be honest. We need purple sector. Not in this car at the moment. Not possible. Right, where are we? 9 14th. 15th. I'll take 15th. I said all I wanted to do was out-qualify Williams and Haas. Yeah, I mean, look. Mick, not good enough, is it, mate? Our car is significantly better than the Haas now. It's almost at Renault, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Racing Point level. Not quite, but almost. And look at Mick. He's down behind the Haas. So I actually, 105, I've always said it, 105 is pretty much dead on my performance. I just drive at 105 very, very consistently because we've driven a great lap there to out-qualify them. But look, only 2/10 and we'd have been exactly where our car performance is. So we've just out-driven by only 2/10. So maybe I don't put a difficulty level up. Like I say, I'll do some testing at the end of the season. I'll do some testing in, say, a Mercedes against Hamilton. And if I can beat Hamilton quite comfortably by a couple of tenths, then clearly the difficulty level is too low. So I'll do some testing at the end of the season. But F. Simon, you were hyping me up at the start of that session. Hammer time, and now you're dropping me an F. Rude. No, I don't mind that. That's good. 15th. We've got a wet race. I will show you the standings quickly while we can. I will hide myself. Goodbye. So we're only 2 points ahead of McLaren. We're a bit more comfortable to Renault. We are, what's that, 29 is that, points ahead of Renault. That's a bit more comfortable. And a further 22 ahead of Racing Point. So I would say we're comfortable to finish ahead of Racing Point in 7th. Renault, we should finish ahead of Renault. McLaren, that's the battle. That's the battle. And Mick has not scored a single point yet because he sucks. We're actually outscoring Alex Albon. And Mick has not scored any points. So we need some good performances to try and beat Renault as effectively a one-man team because Mick is not very well trained at the moment. But as I said, we are starting to invest in his training. Good luck in the race. Thank you to the Russian person. Again, apologies, I can't pronounce your name. It might lag now. I apologise for that. Can't do anything about it. It's the game. Sorry about the lag.
What was the secret ingredient for your performance today?
Just these various questions. There we go. Hopefully it'll stop lagging now. I've tweeted at F1 Game account twice about these lag on 2 separate weeks and they just have not responded. Daniel Ricciardo, our rival, did unfortunately out-qualify us. Oh, that's close, isn't it? That is very close. Just 1 point in it. I think I said one race remaining, so we do need to beat Daniel Ricciardo in this race to be in with a shot of winning that rivalry. Are you just saying... Oh, yeah, I know I pronounce Renault weird. What? Renault? Is it Renault? Is that what I'm supposed to say? But it's A-U-L-T, which to me in English says Renault. Or Renault. Renault, if I pronounce it properly. Renault. But I just say Renault. Or no, I say Renault. Renault. What do I say? How do you guys say it? How do you say Renault? Renault? Anyway, right. So we've had a good... I'm happy with that. As I said, full wet race. So let's jump straight in, I think. There's no point hanging about, is there? Alex, it's French. Well, yeah, I know, but I'm as an English person, I'm reading it. I know it's not an English word. It's Renault. And someone else says Renault. No, indeed. It's not an English word, it's French, so Renault. Reno. Okay, it's Renault. Renault. Is that right? Am I saying it right now? Renault.
And home to the US Grand Prix since 2012. The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right.
If you want to start steering wheel with good force feedback, you'll be looking at least $200, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 numbers. Not another wet race. I know we've had a few, haven't we, Cyrus? I've got it. Finally, I can say Renault. But I'll forget and I'll say Renault and you'll all hate me. But I'll try to remember. Renault. Renault. R-E-N-O. Renault. In F1 2020, Danny Rick looks more like Lewis Hamilton than actual Lewis Hamilton. I've not noticed that. Okay, we are going to need to stop in this race. Let's see how much that will compromise us to move it. It doesn't. Within a lap or so, it doesn't compromise us. Much more than that, it can start to compromise us. Fuel load, we don't want much fuel. Full wet the whole race. We're going to be able to save a lot of fuel. How light do we go, guys? I think maybe a lap off. That should be fine. Maybe more? More than a lap off? I'm going to go a lap and a half. We're really going to go for this race. A lap and a half under-fueled. That should be fine because I'm going to be using lean a lot. There's a lot of corners, a lot of acceleration zones where I'll be using lean. I'll only really be enriched in like 2 or 3 places throughout the lap. So we'll heavily underfuel the car today. We shouldn't have to lift into coast. I'll be surprised if we do. Wet ass pit lane. I don't know if that's part of another conversation, but I enjoyed it on its own. Good luck, just started watching the streams. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you all for joining these streams. We've got 69 viewers. So yeah, thanks. 79. You've all ruined it. But half a lap. Why are we saying half a lap? Team Marduk style, go 5 laps less. Half a lap. Everyone's saying how that's fuel, isn't it? Half a lap. No, half a lap's not enough. Half a lap is nowhere near enough. I did half a lap in a race previously, and before half race distance, I'd already recovered it all back. So anyway, guys, wish me luck. Good luck in the race, mate, especially because it's in the rain. Thank you, Simon. Right, let's do this. Starting 13th on the grid. There were some penalties. We have to move up some if we can. Very delicate start. Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. Can I go in that gap? No, it's closing. So we can go right on the outside of Lewis Hamilton. I think we can, you know. We've got a lot of grip at the moment. Right round the outside, up to P7 after the start. That was the line. Oh. Engineers always talking about fuel, so I can't really see anything, which isn't that ideal. We have got Lewis Hamilton behind us, though, in a bloody Mercedes. You know he's going to be quick. Can't see where the track limits are. Try and get out of the dirty air. There you go, you can see loads more now. Oh no, that's not a good line, though. Right, remember the rears overheat a lot in the wet. I need to remember that. But I could briefly see them when we got far enough back from Lando ahead. I know it's early days, but I feel like I've got a good pace already relative to the AI. Keep an eye on the fuel for me, guys. Oh, a bit deep. I've not done any practice in the wet. A bit deep. Okay. Again, tyre temps are really important. So not have many of those wheel spin moments. Of course, I'm fighting McLaren, and look at that. Carlos Sainz is up in P3. Can we not, Carlos? I'm supposed to be fighting you in the constructors, mate. You up in P3 is not helping my fight. Okay, so at the moment I'm able to stick with these guys, but I'm not quicker. And I'd imagine they have better tyre wear than me, surely. Lewis is not all over us though either. Okay, we saved 0.1 of fuel that lap. That's, what's that? Take us 15 laps and we've got 28 laps, so yeah. Totally fine. We could have even gone lighter on fuel, judging on that. We'll see how that evolves over the course of the race. Oh, a bit deep, okay. Let's see what we can do about Lando's. Normally I find more and more pace in the wet, because that was my very first lap on this game in the wet around COTA. So I do, oh, a bit deep. I do normally find pace over the course of a wet race, so... Oh, come back to me. Stay away, Lewis. I'm going to keep that screen up because we do need to keep an eye on the tyre temps. See, look, despite that quite big error, we've only 6/10 back from Lando still. And actually, the leaders aren't even getting away, look. Who's leading? Oh no, Bottas is getting away a little bit. Red Bull behind him. He's not getting away. No. So not have those wheel spin moments. The tyres are going to start to overheat. Ah, no. That's back right out of that. I'll cook the tyres. So I have to be so cautious around those corners because I am not traction control like they are. That's wide. I don't want to overheat the rears. I do think we're a little bit faster than Lando though. At the moment. A little bit. But the dirty air is holding us at bay. As if we're ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Keep him in your DRS. Unfortunately, there's no DRS in the wet. So this overtake is not going to be an easy one. But maybe we'll go for the undercut. We'll look after our tyres for now. So I'm not even flat through there because I'm scared of oversteer and wheel spin. Oh no. So first lap we managed to not go deep through there. That was a good exit. So I'm feeling faster than Lando at the moment. So we will slowly pick up pace for this race for practice. Can we get Lando with a good exit? Oh, 100% diff. No one's been saying that. 100% diff. We needed that. That'll help us. Can we get him? Can we get him? No, I think we're going to be too far back. He's quick in a straight line, is Lando. Oh, we probably could have dive bombed him there. He braked quite early. 100% diff is going to help us a lot. Oh, a bit deep. All over Lando now. Which is a good sign for us because his teammate in an identical car is up in P3. So I assume the leaders will pull away at some point, but we're quicker than McLaren. That is great news for us. Oh, come on, grip up. Yeah, a lot more grip through there now with that diff. I had to say it, didn't I? Oh no, that's very wide. Rear's doing okay. They're warm but not hot, which is perfect. Someone's just popped in a YouTube icon for some reason, logo. We're definitely braking later than Lando. Let's try and get in this lap down the back straight. Bit wide, bit deep. Let's take a lot of curves, try and make up for it. A bit further back now though. Oh, come on.
Lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Rain's getting lighter, will it dry? We'll let it drying out. Come on, Lando, let's be having ya. Is this the lap? Is this the lap? Can we get him? We're in a slipstream. It's going to be close. We're a bit far back still. Do we dive bomb him? Oh, I wasn't going to. But then he sort of seemed to ease off the brakes, so we just went for it last minute. It was a little bit dirty. We actually made our apex quite nicely, so I'm not too upset about it. Right, let's see what we can do now with some clean air. Let's see if without any dirty air, without any rain on our visor.
Tried to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
There is a kind of a dry line, but a darker line appearing. Yeah, a little pull away from Lando. Nicely. See if we can catch up to these guys ahead. That'll be our best. That is our best by 100th. So we're already under 1 lap of fuel, so we've saved over half a lap already. Turns out it could have gone even lighter on fuel, and of course that's the benefit we're getting at the moment. I forgot about that. That would have benefited our good start with such a light car. Don't
Use your
slide.
overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy.
Better line, then went deep through the second part. Oh, that was dirty. I need to self-police a bit more on this track. I have corner cutting on not strict, wherever the next one down is, on purpose, because I like to self-police, but I need to make sure I actually am self-policing. Right. I think the Mercedes of Bottas in the lead is gone. I reckon by the time we get to him, the Red Bull of, I presume, Verstappen in P2 will be gone. However, the next 3, if we can get to them, they're fair game, and that's a podium, guys. 2 tenths up on our previous. No, on our best, which is also our previous, actually. That was a lot of oversteer. Come on. Let's get to them. I think we're only very marginally faster. Again, we need to be very mindful that we're not overheating the rears. We're okay. You know, I think we're a couple of tenths faster, you know. It's not an insignificant amount. Lando's falling back from us. We need to use a bit more rich in the straights. Hey up, Alex. Hey, Cycle Nutter. Schumacher style. What Schumacher style? How much quicker were we that lap? Was that 5 tenths, he said? Well, I wasn't really trying to go flat. I was just trying to keep it flat for as long as I could before I felt I need to lift, but I took it a bit too far. Bit of oversteer. This is what I mean. We're slowly learning the limits.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Nah. Use more overtake and more rich. So that's how great. That's our engineer. How pace compared to the car in front.
Ahead is 1.7 seconds. They're on old Inters. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. The time last lap was a 1:48.7. You're closing by 4 tenths per lap.
4 tenths on that last lap. That was too much wheel spin then. But 4 tenths on that last lap. If we can keep that up, we should be able to cruise up to the back of him. Overtaking is a different matter, especially in the wet. But we managed to get Lando with a bit of a dive bomb. Can we do the same to Vettel? Vettel's probably quicker in a straight line. Where's our tyre temps gone? Give me my tyre temps. There they are. A bit early for that one. Oh, come on, car.
Okay, the weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there.
Weather's certainly
We're
eased
happy for
off.
you to stay out on the Inters for now.
That's deep. That's horrifically deep. Trying to get exit instead. Not a bad exit. Bit less of a lift that time. That was better through there. A lot of curb, a lot of curb, a lot of curb. Oh, that's too much. See, I need to avoid that. That is where I'm taking the mick a bit. Those sort of corners. I don't mind being on the line at all. So I'm over the line. Though modern F1 doesn't follow the rules, does it? But look at that. We're only half a second down on fuel. Half a lap down on fuel. We could have taken a lot more fuel out than we did. We've got a nice big gap. 5.2 seconds now to Lando Norris, who's holding up Lewis Hamilton an absolute treat. Hey, clock speed. Purple middle, let's go. 4 tenths up on our best, that's why we've closed in on them so much this lap. Right, so we're going to be in their slipstream now, but that also means we're in their dirty air. But you can see we're starting to nail these corners a lot better, a lot more consistently. That's just pure practice in the wet. Well, that caused me practice during this race. Kvyat's out. Is that safety car? It is a full... Oh, no, it's a VSC. Ooh, I thought it was a full safety car for a brief second there. Okay. Fortunately, that came right as we were going past the pits, although I probably wouldn't have come in anyway. I was going to ask Sable to save some fuel, but we actually don't really want to be honest. I might actually even burn some fuel here. I'm going to go up to Rich and burn some fuel. Not saying anyway.
Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
That was pretty good restart. I'll take it. We were braking when it went green, but we can get a penalty. That's the most important part.
Okay, clear.
We're quite close to Vettel, but the Ferraris are so quick in a straight line because they haven't had the engine update. I don't think we can get to him even with ERS the whole straight lap. We just can't. Not quite, and he proceeds to brake a bit later than Lando did as well. Okay, we're going to need to be a bit creative, I think, in order to get past Vettel. Of course, we now can't see a lot. But again, guys, this is a podium battle. Don't do that, please, car. You're going to overheat your rears.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Seven seconds now to Lando. We're pretty much cementing, guaranteeing P6. Brakes is the main place that I'm better than them on. Traction, they're better than me though, which is unfortunate. That's the wrong way around. If it was the other way around, we'd be able to take a nice easy overtake on Sebastian Vettel up ahead. A bit deeper, okay. Oh, it's just they've just clearly got more downforce than that. They just got more grip through there. Maybe we should have gone for that high downforce setup, but then I guess we'd be even slower in the straight, wouldn't we? So we'd be struggling more to overtake. Just look how far back we are. There's just we're 7 tenths coming into here.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Okay, it started raining again. We're closer this time. Can we get him? Come on, give me some slipstream. Ah, don't think we can quite get him. I think we're just a touch too far back again. Yeah. We need to be like a tenth further ahead and we can probably go for the lunge. That's very deep. That's too deep. Is he going to go to full wet? This is quite wet now. It's raining quite a lot. It wasn't forecast to go to full wets, but you never know. You never know. Again, we're going to be less than halfway through this race. We're going to have all of our fuel back. That's a lap and a half. Fuel. We could have taken quite a bit more fuel out, which is absolutely mad. Oversee there from Vettel. Hope that means they burn their tyres a little bit. That corner's so edgy for me. Too much. Curb there. Try and stab his dirty air a little bit. 3/10 up on our best through there. Bit too much curb there again, really. Just can't get the exit there. We just have to delay getting the power for so long. We're a bit close this lap though. The exit. I just can't get the power let. Just can't get on the power. They've just got so much more traction than me. Partly because the AI and the R traction control in the wet, which is hugely beneficial. But I presume it's partly car. That shows you how much later we can brake then, and we still pretty much made our apex. Right, we just have to go for it. We're going to try and stick close enough this lap. Just go for it into that turn. That's the only place we can really get him, I think. I don't think there's anything else we can particularly do that's different to what we are currently doing. Sure, we pick up more and more pace, we gain more and more confidence. We could undercut, of course, and that'll compromise us towards the end, but if we think we're faster anyway, that could be the decision. Safety car could then bring us right back into this race. For the win, I mean. See, I just can't go full throttle like they can. It's just partly car, partly AI. I can definitely brake later than them. Let's try and stick with him. Come on, let's stick with him this lap. There's the curve, there it is. I think I'm a bit close this lap. I'm definitely close this lap. We actually hit him. Luckily we haven't got sim damage on. We're definitely closer. Can we get him? Got a reasonable exit. We're still a little bit far back. Come on, slipstream. Do we go for it this lap, guys? We do indeed. He turns in on us, but that was a clean move. It was late braking, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't call that a dive bomb. We were well there at the apex. We made our apex, didn't run deep. That was a nice move. Right, let's rinse and repeat that on the clerk. Same car, different driver. See if we can get up to him. Come on. Norris is now 10 seconds back from us. Well, that's not a good line through there. Oversteer. Harry is doing it.
You'll be on inters for the next stint.
Right, so he's saying 2 laps till the pit window. Bit deep there. I think we've got to undercut these guys. 14 is the pit window. We box this lap on next lap. So we're going to try and undercut them. We're risking that safety car coming out, oh god, and them gaining a huge advantage, but I think that's a risk we've got to take. We might be able to get them both. Depends how much better the inters are and depends how much traffic we get. Fortunately, as we haven't got a proper race engineer, we can't figure out the traffic. I'm quite comfortably ahead of Vettel. 1.8 seconds. I think we box next lap just to... I don't want to risk the tyre wear too much. And I presume we're pulling away from the car's behind. I don't want to end up in huge amounts of traffic. We have to lose any wing when we went past it. I mean, if he did, it was wholly his fault because he just turned in on us, didn't he? But he's lost 2.4 seconds to us now. I assume he must have lost wing. Not a lot we could have done about that, to be honest. Leclerc, look at him, he's so much more confident line because he's AI. He knows he's not going to get a snap oversteer. He's also got a lot more downforce than me. Right, what do we do, guys? Do we undercut these guys or next lap? So see, we box this lap, which is 1 lap early.
Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Ah. I think we can box this lap. Hope for it. Hope for the best. We don't get too bad traffic. Because the new tyres will give us some extra grip. Yeah, these are really struggling now.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Box this lap, Jeff. Box this lap. So good enough we can. Oh. Try and use as much EOS as we can. You recharge quite a bit when you're trundling down the pits. So we can get ahead of Carlos. I reckon we could be a little bit quicker than these guys. Yeah, see that left rear, look. Quite worn. Ah, a bit deep there. Got a bit excited on the throttle. Go on, turn, car. Not practice the pit in the wet. Oh, there's a massive gaggle of cars. If we're in that group, we're in trouble. I think we'll be just behind that group. (14th to 17th), yeah, we'll be behind that group. Pretty good pit in, because we've not practiced it. Pit window open. Right, guys, we need a great outlap here, and we might be able to jump both of them, because those tyres were pretty second-hand, at least on my car. Their tyres were a bit more worn at the end, but let's try about that later. Have a good stop, guys. Good stop, good stop. Not a great stop. It's not a bad stop. Oh, am I going to be in this gaggle of cars?
Pit strategy complete.
Not quite.
See these tyres through to the end now.
I'm just behind them. Hopefully this is enough gap. 1.8 seconds for me to drive into. Oh yeah, these tyres have got a lot more grip. Oh, a bit wide, we're okay. Come on, let's hope they box this lap. If they box this lap, I could be in trouble because... Oh, stop that. Because I'm going to be caught these guys, certainly by the end of this lap. These tyres are so much better. I'm going to be significantly faster. I need at least some of these guys to box this lap, or I'm in trouble. We've already gained a second on Ocon. Oh god, guys, what are we going to do? Softs. No thanks, Fernando Almeida. I just assumed your name was Alonso. See, now we're getting held up now. We don't really have the traction to... I was so tempted to lunge him then, but that would have been a broken wing. Purple middle though. Come on, Ocon, please box this lap. Ocon, Gasly and Perez, if you could all box this lap, that'd be perfect. Verstappen's actually done a purple lap.
Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
So he's not boxed, which is worrying. AI can sometimes go longer than me. Come on, Ocon, please box. No. No one's boxing. Lewis Hamilton's box. Oh, a lot of people are boxed actually. Let's get Ocon ASAP. And we've got a little bit of a gap to drive into. No, come on. You just have to wait when it does that. Wow, someone's come out of the pit lane. Lost quite a bit of time actually. We've lost time. Damn.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at
Sainz still ahead of us.
10 minutes.
We can maybe get Leclerc. We've just been held up though. Come on, Ocon, please get out of the way, mate. Everyone else will box his lap, I'm pretty sure of it. So we need a really good lap. We need to get past Ocon ASAP. Get out of the way. Can we dive bomb him here? There's your answer. A little bit deep, but it's worth it. Come on, how's our rear tyres doing? Hope they're not overheating. No, they're totally fine.
Good job.
Come on.
Nice overtake.
Are we going to get the clerk, guys? We lost quite a bit of time on signs, so I'm a bit worried, but we'll see. Need to push hard now. Be right on Stroll's gearbox when he comes into the pits. Bit deep, we're okay. Oh, come on, don't do that. Bottas still setting purple laps. He might have pox maybe, but I don't know. But I need to go a bit quicker through that. I think my car is capable of it. It's just difficult. Yes, Stroll's boxing. Where's the clerk? We're not far off signs. Clerk's been right with us, I think. Where is he? Where is he? He's coming out the pits now. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Can we get him? It's going to be close. We've gone deep. Ah, got a bit excited. Can we get on the exit? Just drove past him on traction. Have some of that, Charles. Have some of that. Position gain. It's worth the undercut, but he has now got 2 lap fresher tyres than us. So I'm fully expecting to be all over us. But we need to try and go and get Carlos now if we can. Up ahead. We need to try and bring out some pace now. Because Carlos, don't forget, we're fighting McLaren in the Constructors. Bit deep. Up to P4 though, guys. This is for a podium. This is for another podium somehow in this season. We started, where did we start? 13th? Something like that. Let's check on our tyre attempts. All good. Oh, almost missed the breaking point. Right, 1.7 to Carlos.
Gap to car in front is 1.5 seconds.
Try and run a higher line like the AI do. Oh, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. I'm a bit scared it's going to snap with oversteer, but it wasn't bad out there at all. What's Verstappen doing a fastest lap? Doesn't really matter. We're not going to get up to them, guys. Their cars are too quick. Our best by 7.5 tenths. Look how much time we had in our pocket. We could have easily been ahead of Carlos if we were able to show that, but we had such bad traffic. I did say that was a risk, but it's got us past Charles Leclerc, so not going to complain too much. Lewis Hamilton's now on a charge. Is he behind Charles? Can't check right now. No, he's not. Sebastian's behind Charles, of course. 11 seconds though. So I'd say we're pretty much guaranteed P5 now. It's a bit slidey. Can we do anything about Carlos Sainz though ahead for the podium? Be sure I'm going to drive my socks off to try and get there. Come on. Dropping Charles a little bit. Oh no, that's a bit deep. Okay. The fact we're dropping Charles is a good sign. Let's use a little bit less overtake. We're getting on compared to Carlos.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.7 seconds. They're on fresh inters. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.1.
Purple middle, don't mind me. Not a good line there, bit of oversteer. Oh, I see it just likes just slide as the touch when you take that line.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead.
36.7.
Remember, we need to get to the end of
Not
the
bad.
race on these tyres.
Last I checked, Simon's doing a 37.1, but this lap he's probably done a bit better. We'll ask when we get to the back straight. How far off we're purple? How far are we off the purple, guys? I didn't get to catch. Oh, that was dirty. Didn't catch Max's purple lap. Can we potentially get a purple? That's an extra point, don't forget, that will be critical. As we move towards the end of the season. Oh, I'm being dirty this lap. That was pretty nice through there. That was the best we've done all race. Can we get a purple this lap maybe? Bit deep, but we'll take a late apex and recover it hopefully. Come on. We are slightly quicker than these guys, but it's so close, guys. So close. Purple middle again. Is it going to be? Oh, a bit poor there. It is indeed. Purple middle, 10th and a half up. Oh, understeer. I hate that corner. In the wet. Got a bit of dirty air now though. It's going to compromise our purple lap attempt. Ah! She just improved it. I can't look what it is. Purple? No. Slower. Slower. What was the purple? I can ask my engineer. Probably easier to be honest. We're right on Sainz's pace, but our tyres are probably going to die quicker than him, so we need to get to him and get past him before that happens, but right on the absolute limit trying to stick with him here. Oh, dirty again. Just stop doing that. Good first sector again, but now we're going to come up against Sainz.
Fuel target +1.
It's just too deep at the time. Let me see what purple was. I can't really check. All guys. I forgot which screen it's on. 46.2 someone said. Had a chance to glance at one comment. Let's hope that's accurate. Tiny bit up, not even purple middle this time. No, you see, that's full opposite lot. That's not what we need. I think we're beating our rears maybe slightly now. They're not very happy, or we're just wearing them a bit too much, just pushing. Okay about track limits now apparently. Mix out! Is that going to be a safety car? No, it seems not. I doubt he's in the points anyway. Not going to go faster behind Carlos. Oh, Lewis done 46.1 anyway. Yeah, that's half a second quicker. We can't do that anyway. Doesn't matter. Purple Dream's dead. That was a slow through there. Okay, we need to use more rich. Okay, let's use more rich. See if we can gain some time, burn some fuel. Oh man, that curve, it just hooked me round, look. We're just sliding all the way through there. These tyres, these rears are not happy. They're not hot. They're just worn, that's a bit deep. Okay, there's Mick. How worn are they? Not excessively more worn than the front, so we can still do this. Only 8 laps to go. We can still do this. Stop using any ERS. So we need to have some epic laps to get right up to him. We've got quarter of a chance of a podium. Ah, you see, look, these rears are just not happy, and they've got fresher tyres, and don't forget, Carlos has got 1 lap fresher tyres, Charlotte's got 2 lap fresher tyres. So yeah, they just can't grip up anymore. It's very unfortunate. That is a bright sky. Surely it's not going to dry up for the end, and if it does, that's definitely bye-bye podium chances. Let's just roll with that, because that was very deep. .6 that lap. Can't be losing 6 tenths in a lap. Oh, F for Mick. That's too deep. What am I doing? Where am I going? Right. Let's have a lap where we push really hard and see what we can do. That's what we do. We just go deep straight away. That's a nice line. Going to dry up soon. I don't think so. I don't think so. It has stopped raining though completely now, and that is big, big trouble for us because the AI don't suffer from any tyre temperature woes. If the track starts to dry out, we're in big, big trouble. Big, big trouble because the AI will have perfectly nice in the window tyres, and ours will be overheating like mad because there's not enough water on the track. That's fine, that's realistic. It's about the AI doesn't suffer from it. Been a good lap though. Oh, that's very wide. Gonna throw with it again. We're doing a Kimi Raikkonen, was it Spa that year, where he just kept taking the off-track line. Oh, it went deep, but like 5 laps in a row or something silly. If it's going to dry out, we're in such big trouble, guys. We are in such big trouble. Good couple of corners there. Cars aren't overheating yet. We need to get past Carlos now if we're going to have any chance for podium, because the tyres will start to overheat. No, you see, I can't get on the throttle. I was so careful then, just tickling the throttle. And it just oversteers. Unless you're AI, it just oversteers. Tyres are okay for now. We're going to have to absolutely go for it, I think, at some point. Tyres will start to overheat as it starts to dry out. Oh, understeer, dirty air, I hate it. Still quite wet for now. Oh, that was... that didn't clean this race, have I? That's not good. Why have we done that? I'm not overheating for now, but it's not going to help, is it? Right, let's get in this lap. We have to get in this lap to be in any chance of podium. Don't screw me over, curb. Don't screw me over. Ah, that's deep though. Quite far back. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. That was a sweetest except done all race. How is the tyres? They're not overheating for now, but they will start. Watch GRS though. We're still gonna have to dive bomb him. Nice and calm overtake though, got it all done. Let's go, chat, up to P3. 5 laps. 5 laps to go. If it's going to stay dry, our tyres are going to overheat. We're going to need to defend like our lives depend on it. So you can think about keeping a podium. Understeer there, we're okay. Bit deep. Save it up a little bit of ERS as well, just in case he does get to us. Come on, chat, we can do this. Did not expect a podium this race. Need to keep an eye on the tyre temps. Not got the screen up. I'll do it in a minute. 30. It's feeling better though. It's feeling grippier, but that also means it's getting drier. There you go. 4/10 first sector alone. See if we can get a purple this lap though. Don't know if it'll count, but I don't know if someone will improve and it won't matter. But I've actually got better pace than them at the moment. How are our tyres doing? Getting towards hot, but I think they're okay for now. Bit deep. 3/10 now. Of course, if we can pull a gap before our tyre starts to overheat, that will help an incredible amount. It just slides, just very slightly. It takes all confidence away when it does that. Improve only slightly, miles on a fast lap still. I think we should forget about purple. Save up our ERS like I said before. Look out for our tyres, that's a bit deep. We'll take a late apex. At the moment, there's still spray on the tyres, we're still doing okay. Keep an eye on those rears for me, chat. Okay. That was a big old snap. We actually lost time through that. You can see they're quite close to us behind now. 9/10 we lost through that. Oh my god, he almost dive bombed me there. Oh god, what's going on with our rears? Look, they're overheating, look. Told you. Told you. Right, I'm going to go to the wet patch, so I don't know if that helps in this game. We're going to try it. I'm sweating so much, as always. High temps, please. So they'll call again now. See if we can keep them there. We've got a couple of laps left to go. Can we hold on to this podium? It's going to be tight to the end. I think we just, not crawl round, but take it so easy on our rears, so I don't reckon they'll be able to get past us. Quite quick in a straight line. We're very good on the brakes. Oh, understeer. Oh my god, it's drying up. So we're okay through there. High speed stuff we're okay for now. For now. We've still got a few laps to go. Come on, chat. So of course I was on the power then. Saving that ERS a bit. I keep saying it, I need to actually do it. Now, was it just that big snap that overheated our tyres? Or did we have the snap because of our overheating tyres? Come on, I would love a podium at this track. I did not expect to be anywhere near here. I was expecting some points when I saw rain. It tends to go quite well in the rain. We are Michael Schumacher after all. But, podium? No way I expected a podium. Shit, oh god, they keep almost like dive bombing me there. It's so scary. How much fuel we got, by the way? We've taken so much more fuel out. It might be okay, you know. If it stays at this sort of level. Okay, I'm going to go to the wet. I don't know if it makes a difference. If we finish the race, we do full Monty. What? What are you on about? It was okay for now. Feels alright. Don't forget our tyres are also older than the cars behind. Now ordinarily that would help us for overheating. I don't think that's simulated in this game. I don't think it is. The older a tyre is, the less tread there is, so the less it overheats in real life. Whether that applies to this game or not, I don't know. Keep forgetting to go to rich there. Doing okay, we're doing okay. For that, we actually pulled out the gap that lap. 2 more laps, 2 more laps. Bit of curve, nice. They're not overheating for now. But it's not rained in a while. And it can, as you saw how quickly it can change. When they overheated just then, when we had that big snap a couple of laps ago, with hindsight, I think that was because of the snap they overheated. But when they did overheat, they were all over me, the cars behind. It became really close. I can feel sweat dripping down behind my ear. And you know the little crease in behind your ear? Sweat dripping down there. It's not a great feeling, I won't lie to you, chat. 2 laps to go. What's for Monty? Push like a pig. I don't know, just spam. Just spam the chat, is that what you're saying? Oh, God. Sweaty. Wait a bit early there. 1.5 laps, chat. 1.5. That was very slow on the exit. 1.5 laps. We're consistent, very similar pace this lap to what it was last lap. Don't do that. That is what will cook them. We need to look after these tyres. Like Martin Brenner would say, drive like your granny's in the back. Oh, it's understeering more and more through there. That's deep. Carlos, please. Last lap, guys, and he's right on us. DRS is enabled. That means he's ready for drives. Is he going to get DRS? He's got DRS. Oh my God, he's got DRS. Are you joking me? You've given him DRS on the last lap? Cheers, Michael Massey. Right, come on, guys. Full concentration. 1 more lap to go. Cars behind have got DRS. Drying track. Somehow, we've kept our tyres in the window, but they are right on the edge. One big moment, and they're cooked, and he's going to fly straight past us. It's absolutely critical to not have any big moments. Great line through there, but it wasn't bad. Perhaps went a bit deep there because he keeps side bombing us. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That is not what we needed. That is not what we needed. He's going to DRS this straight. This will be his last chance. Oh, a bit deep. Come on, we need the exit. Give us the exit. Give us. Look at the rears, they're overheating. Rears are overheating. We've got a good enough exit, I think. Get rid of that sweat off my ear. Stay away, Carlos, please. Give us the podium, please. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. The rears are starting to overheat. Oh, they cool down now. They cool down that straight. Oh, look at that oversteer. That's going to overheat them. Oh, they're now really on the edge of overheating. Right on the absolute limit. Let's go to the inside here. Push them out to dry. Oh, understeer. He might get us through this next turn, you know. I'm not going to go to Rich because there's no grip. These tyres overheat. Come on, please, grip. Stay away, Carlos. 2 more corners. 1 more corner. Stay away, Carlos. I think we've got to do it, guys. 1 more corner, please. Nice and slow. Take it easy. Take it easy. Yes, let's go, chat. P3 at COTA. Let's go. Podium. My God. The game did not make that easy for us. Michael Schumacher does it again in the wet. P3 in a car that's 9th best or so. Can't believe we've done that. Wow. Oh my God, I'm so sweaty, but it was so worth it. What a race that was.
How did they manage to achieve this win?
What a race. Oh my God. We had about like what, 2/10 a lap on them? Nothing. We had nothing on them. 2/10 a lap. We needed to be so consistent there. No big mistakes. We made that one mistake where we overheated our tyres and went a bit wide. Oh my god. Lots of GGs coming in the chat. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was a good race, wasn't it? Oh, as if we've got a P3. Let's go. We beat Daniel. We should be in the... Oh, let's go. McLaren have outscored us still. Only by 1 point. They outscored us by 1 point. We're still ahead, I think. Let's have a look at the standings. We're still ahead by 1 point. That's how critical it was we got Carlos Sainz. If we didn't overtake Carlos Sainz, they'd now be 5 points ahead of us. Because we managed to get him and steal that podium, we're 1 point ahead. Oh my god. Quite comfortably outscored Renault, I think. Renault, I said Renault. Oh my god. Yeah, see leaders look 46.3, 46.2. Hamilton did 46.1. We didn't have that pace today. We did not have that pace today. Ferrari's best was a 46.5. So Ferraris did have better pace than us, but we had better pace than McLaren that was holding them up. See, like, our fastest lap was only half a tenth quicker than Carlos. We probably could have gone a bit quicker than that, to be honest, but we were no more than 2/10 quicker. With no DRS, all the dirty air in the world. Okay, I'm going to try and read this French, Cycle Nutter. No, not French, I meant to say Spanish. Wait, no. Is that Italian? Cycle Nutter, what language is that? Italian. Grazie is Italian, right? Grazie, thanks. Okay, okay, you've done multiple languages. Okay. Okay, I've just done a race, alright? Give me some slack. Multiple languages. Grazie, Italian. Thanks, English. Danke? No, dank je. Dank je dank? Or danke is thank you in... Is that German? Dank je. Is that a different language or is that part of the same thing? Gracias is Spanish. Merci is French. Alexia. Thank you, Cycle Nutter, for that little brain workout at the end of that race. McLaren said they want that gearbox. Yeah, a lot of wheel spin at the end. We have to do a little celebratory burnout. German, great job. What updates coming for next race? So we actually haven't got any more updates now. There's only 2 more races left in the season. We're freezing the updates for this season, but we're making sure we have all of our updates for next season, which we should be able to do. I will show you a little bit of it, but the game will lag like mad. But I'll show you a bit of it. Speaking of the game lagging like mad, here's an interview. Tell you what I'll do. The game's going to lag like mad. Why don't we try doing this and then hide the game? Is that going to stop the lag? It is. That stopped the lag. And then... I mean, it's better than lag, right, chat? Surely that's better than lag. It's not that optimal, but surely that's better than lag. Obviously you can't really see that at the moment. I'm aware you can't read it. Maybe if I look, there you go, you can read that now, can't you? There you go. Don't say my stream's on high quality, guys. Oh no, you can't read that. This is only interviews anyway. We'll get into the next thing and maybe you can see it a bit better. Okay, we're going to try and do aero. That was an aero part department noticed. Oh no, it's still lagging. Is it still lagging? Better than lag. According to this, it's still... Oh, sorry, I just murdered you. According to this, it's still lagging. Oh no, I don't think we're lagging. I think we're okay. Are we okay? I think we're okay. Lag, no. Oh, who knows. Anyway, let's crack on with this just so we can try and show you guys the performance.
Would you say that your rival is still on your level? You're beating all expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you?
Lagging, super frame rate from 5,000 to 0. That's some strange program from Cody's. It's because I've obviously still got the game being captured in the background, even though it's not visible. I'll tell you what. Let me try something different. Let me try going back to this, and we'll do some display capture instead. And then I'm gonna fully delete the game capture and see if that does anything. Is that any better, guys? Hopefully, is it not lagging? Not new PC. I've got a decent PC. It is not my PC. It's purely a Codemasters issue. It just always lags during celebrations. I think no lag, better. One of their first things on the market was the Game Genie, though, a cheap device from Nintendo that altered games as well. So in a way, it's fitting that it controls your webcam too. Yeah, I heard that recently actually, which surprised me. Anyway, let's have a look at our sponsors. Is this? Oh no, have we got lag again? Lag, no lag anymore. Lag. Abu's pretty adamant there's some lag. I won't do the sponsors now. It doesn't matter, does it? Personnel. Oh yeah. Actually, I will do sponsors now because I'm going to go straight to the next race and you guys can see the relative performance. Where are we? What are we doing? Corporate. Sponsorship. Here we go. Are we lagging or not? Lag. None. Lag. Abu's really adamant there's some lag. You are lagging. Better now. Lag. I feel like it's better than it is with normal game capture, so we'll roll with this for now. What are we going to do? We're going to... Which one do I normally go for? I can't remember. Podium. This was just achieve at least one podium position within the team. Don't know what that means. First. Score 33 championship points during a race weekend. No way. Achieve pole position. No way. Qualify P4. No way. Achieve the fastest lap in any session. No way. Actually, we can probably do it in practice. I might just sneakily do that one. Yeah, we'll do that one because we do tend to get the fastest lap in practice. A little bit cheeky, but just going to apply some old components for practice. Gearbox is still totally fine. So here is the calendar, guys. Here it is. Are we lagging? I think we're lagging a bit, but I think it's okay. Mine's saying 47% skip frames over the last 2 minutes, which, although not nice, silky smooth 60 FPS, it's working as far as I can tell. Whereas normally, previously, you get literally less than 1 FPS. Right, Abu, need to chill out. I'm going to have to give you a timeout. That's enough lag now. I'm going to give you a timeout if you keep that up. No lag. Abu, you've got another 10 seconds to stop spamming. Okay. Oh, message deleted. Looks like Marco's sorted that out. Anyway, 2 more races to go, guys. Mexico and Brazil. As I said, we are best of the rest in the standings at the moment, but by just 1 point from McLaren. So that is going to be a really, really close battle. Here is where we stand at the moment. So we are very, very close. You see what I mean? Look, Mick got out-qualified by the Haas, and look how much gap we got to the Haas cars. So that's not very good. The only performance updates we're going to do is going to be to these parts here. So we're going to adapt that. So look, so everything in grey are guaranteed to work next season. Everything in orange is at risk. So we should be able to do all of that, or at least most of that, I would have thought, by the end. We've got 2 more races to go. Depends how long we've got, I suppose. But I will now just do a little 2. Don't care. We'll do some G-Force training for Mick. And then we'll skip ahead and we'll see if anyone else has got any updates for the Mexican Grand Prix ready for the next race. FPS well better than normal. How many more seasons? Oh, well, who knows? I'm really enjoying these streams, so probably as many, as many as till F1 2021 comes out, I guess. So, race weekend. Is there anything else we need to do? No, there's not. No, there's not. I know we're lagging a bit still, guys. It's weird, isn't it? We should be fine now. From now, we should be totally fine. And by the way, I'm pretty sure like my CPU would be chilling at like 8% usage. CPU is currently at 5%, 6%. Okay, so briefly there, it was running at 26 megabits a second, which is okay. My internet only goes up to like 28. So if it is for some reason running too high bit rate when we go into those menus, I don't know why it would. But that could be it. Anyway, let's have a look at the relative performance. So no rain next race. Totally clear. Relative performance, let's see. Anyone's got any updates? So Renault had a little update, interestingly. Just a little update, but nobody else. Oh, McLaren. Oh, McLaren. Look at McLaren go, by the way. They're almost at Ferrari level now. That's mad. I don't think we're going to be able to beat McLaren, guys. 2 races, and they're comfortably 4th best team now with 2 good drivers. I'll be amazed if we can beat McLaren. We should be able to beat the rest of them. Let's remind ourselves of the standings. Here we go. So Renault, we've now got 44 points ahead of. I think we can beat Renault. We can't beat McLaren, but we'll try our best. But anyway, guys, I think that about rounds up that stream. No lag, much better. Happy Gunther Steiner. Well, the stream is available in 1440p, and you don't see that a lot generally. Yeah, I try to do the good quality, and it is fine. My computer's totally fine 1440p. I can just about do 4K, but it's only just get 60 FPS. So I do 1440p because it's nice and comfortable. Renault, you did it again. Renault. I keep correcting myself. I'll try and remember it. Renault. McLaren want to get out of the midfield teams. They absolutely do. Anyway, guys, I think that runs out that stream. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. I certainly did. That was a good, fun one. We will bring back game capture and watch it start lagging. Is it going to start lagging? Maybe not. Anyway, hopefully it's not lagging. Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. The next career mode will be next Tuesday at 7 PM UK time. The next stream will be this Thursday at 7 PM UK time. We'll do an F1 YouTuber social race online. So make sure you tune in for both of those if you don't mind. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.